Welcome, everybody. Very happy that you are here. Settle in. We're going to enjoy a topic, and then we're going to dive into a practice to see how we can bring it alive in our understanding of this beautiful quality of awareness. Often,
Bring it alive.
whoops, hold on one second. There we go. Apologies on that. Bring it alive in the ideas of meditation, of mindfulness, of utilizing the brilliant wisdoms that have been around for thousands of years to apply to a particular topic. So I'm Diane, and I am very pleased to be here with you. Feel free to chat in, feel free to ask questions, and just reflect as you settle in how you are. You know, I love asking that question in a real practice sense. How are you? Where are you? What's on your mind? What's on your heart? What condition are you in? All of it's welcome. You know, I always like to say BYOB, bring your own body, bring it the way it is, and sit down in all your difference. And let's dialogue. So when I look over here, I'm looking at a particular chat, not necessarily in the YouTube stream. Hello, Barbara. Barbara's in the room. We've got Norfolk, Virginia. Constance is in the room. Sandy, you are in California, Foothill Ranch. Sunny South Wales. Hello, Carl. Nice to have you here. So feel free, and more as you get on, each person as you get on, let us know what's on your mind, what's on your heart. What is it that's got you interested? What is it that has you concerned? What is your hope in being here? Just reflect for yourself. So here in the United States, we have all kinds of wild things going on, as is true throughout the world, right? So mothers are being celebrated in this thing we call Mother's Day, which, you know, in truth, it needs to be every day, right? So the truth of mothers and the life that has been given, all of us given a life, born from. That leads us into sticky territory in the United States of America anyway, in our various debates and confusions around life, the preservation of life, and what that really means, and how to provide healthcare to support the rights of that health and that life. So we might be in that territory, and I'm not here to talk politics, but in the territory of the abortion debate is quite serious. And the reason I bring this up, so I'm saying hi, thank you for being here. Hello, we've got Rivka's in the room. Nice to have you here, Ted. Hello, in Sweden. And Bermuda, hello, nice to have you here. Everybody, sit yourself down, make yourself comfortable. If you missed it in the beginning, bring your own body as it is, all your difference, all your confusions, all your impressions and assumptions and ideas. What's got you going? What's got you interested? What has you concerned? And then how can we dialogue? So that's what this topic today is about. And then we're going to dive into a practice to see how we can support the topic. So I've named two things in the States that are happening in reference to Mother's Day. You know, the life that is given, the creativity, the largest sense of Mother Earth, but the truth of the realities of day to day of mothers birthing and mothers caring, and some with more privilege, some with less privilege. And then, of course, the abortion confusions and debates about all of that. And I'm not going to go into all the politics and the confusions and integrity or lack thereof. But I am interested in dialogue. So I wanted to ask you a couple questions. And it doesn't have to be about this very hot topic, but it's just in general, when you have a strong opinion, when you really feel that something is right, what happens inside of you when someone else offers the opposite? What happens inside of you when somebody counters what it is that you live by, what values you utilize to guide you in this life? How can you open, right? So this is the biggest question around the world. How do we dialogue? How do we actually learn? How do we grow? How do we stretch? How do we not lock down into divisions that is not in preservation of life? That's just in preservation of opinions. So how do we preserve life? Well, one is to include the diversity that is natural to life and is necessary to life, the linkage of that difference, differing opinions, differing views. But there's something in the dialectic, taking those differences and being informed by them. Now that's exciting. How do you get informed when we're in the trenches? So I'm going to ask you a question, and we're going to dive into it, and this is part of the practice. I was revisiting a particular interview done by the brilliant Krista Tippett. Who doesn't or who does know Krista Tippett and On Being? And if you don't, you need to. A great demonstration of dialogue, of interest, and also in support of civil dialogue, which is something you might want to look up and see. Love her. Thank you. We're in. Hello, Chicago. Hi, Hillary. Nice to have you here. I was revisiting, and you might want to look it up. It's 2012, Krista Tippett, and she has pro-life, pro-choice, pro-dialogue, David Gushee and Francis Kissling. So worth a listen. So worth a listen. And if we wanted to categorize, we could say, one is pro-life, one is pro-choice, but my view, it's all pro-life. But the point of the story is people being in dialogue to learn. And of course, we want to try to convince and help people see from our perspective. We need that. We need to be understood. We need the safety of that kind of dialogue. So here's the reflection, and this is something that this is not mine, Krista brought forward. And it goes like this. This is where we're diving into practice right now. So take on the challenge. We're going to meditate. We're going to pay attention. We're going to embody a quality of awareness to take on the reflection of when I don't like someone else's point of view. Pick out what is a particular topic. Could be the one I'm talking about. But what is a particular topic for you that's really of import? And then ask yourself these two questions. So settle into the body, align it Very important for the brain, the posture of the mind. Allow the shoulders to move up, back, and down. If you're seated in a chair, your feet are flat on the floor, and you can feel the vitality of your life, the opening in the chest, the alertness, the strong back. I'm here. I am here. I'm interested. And then reflect on the topic of your choice where there's difference and someone is opposing you. What in your own position gives you trouble? That's an interesting starting point, eh? What in your own position gives you trouble? You can see the potential limitation, maybe the generalization or misuse of a basic principle or value. What in your own position gives you trouble? And notice the activity of the mind, and remember that you have a breath, the inspiration, the gift, and you can just let it leave you 100% out the mouth. Receive the next inhale through the nostrils. Really feel your bones settling down. The first part of the reflection of a topic where you feel very strong opinions, and somebody is countering you. Be curious what happens in the body. And what in your own position gives you trouble? There's a little bit of opening there. A little possibility for learning. A little extension to the other. Hey, I need you to learn. Continue with that exhale every time you feel you pop out into too much thinking, and breathing in and expanding in the chest. And then the second part of the reflection is, what in the other's position attracts you? What aspects of it? It might not be in the details. It might be in the fundamental purity. Set down all the other ridiculous politics and reactions. The ground, the foundation. What in the other's position attracts you? So it's a stretch, eh? Depending upon what topic you've chosen. But this is the deal. This is the possibility of having a dialogue, having difference, being approach-oriented, being motivated, being heartful. And preservation of life. Preservation of life. The difference is linked. You here with your body, your breath, not just your concepts. Yes. So we're going to continue with practice. I'm going to add a few things. Choose to take it on or not. Please be the expert of your body, your mind. So in support of this preservation of life, of the creative force, the birthing, the mothering, I want us to focus dropping down a little bit into the body, the belly of the beast. Right, this area often known as the creative energy location in the body. And just to gently begin to offer a little bit of movement. You may have done this with me before. Just moving into one hip, buttock, and then the other in a circular motion, horizontal circular motion. Let the breath be with you as you move. And allow all your attention to drop into this location of your experience. And exhaling as you move forward and inhaling as you move back. You can change it up. You can stop anywhere along the line. Really allowing this area of the body to wake up a little bit. A little bit more. We're going to continue moving with the chin as it moves up, forward, down, and back. Now you're getting the whole back, the whole spine into this. Wish you could see the entirety. Really feeling the entirety of the spine, especially that lower pelvic region. Let your breath be here. Let the movement occur. A few more times on your own rhythm, your own pace. You could be thinking, oh, what is this? This is wild. Difference. The next time you're upright, Just settle in for a moment. Find that center point, not too far forward or back or left or right. And soften in and sense. So setting down all the reflections, all the thoughts, all the ideas. And allow your attention to drop right down, right between the belly button and the pubic bone, and the breath that comes and goes. And as you're focusing in this lower area of the body and the breath comes and goes, of course the dear mind does what it does, no worries. You can allow a little bit of micro movements, maybe in that horizontal circle. Just so we're not in any kind of militant mindfulness. No rigidity here, no stuckness here. In preservation of life, there's movement. There's rhythm. And you can play with the stillness and the subtle movements, pausing, noticing. the space between them, how they inform each other's stillness and movement. And now allow the movement of the breath without pushing it to expand a little bit in this lower portion of the body. So you can really feel that it's not just the front of you, it's the sides of you, it's the back of you. If you want to use your hands as a guide, as you hold it close in to the belly region there beneath the belly button, between the pubic bone and the belly button, you can use your hands to support the symbol of the representation of this expansion. And then just letting the breath be. Placing your hands where they feel most supportive. If you wish, you could place a hand right there at the belly. And feel into the integrity of your whole body here, no matter the condition of it or of your mind or your emotions. On next inhale, you can travel up and notice the heart area, aligned right over the belly. Feel the expansion of breath there. Next breath in, moving all the way up, right here to the middle brow. Almost the same thing, almost as if the breath could expand and contract there. Front and back. And it aligned over your heart and your heart over your belly. And just let yourself land. Grounded in your creativity, your vitality, and your wisdom. then maybe better able to dialogue the difference. So just pause to notice how you are from beginning, middle, and end, from topic to settling down into the bones. Maybe better able, maybe. So I want to thank you for engaging to the degree that you are able or wish to, that you have the right to choose not to, that you've shown up here, right? So this is offered free. And if you're able to support, please do, right? So all the work that's been done to support the health and well-being of people through this possibility, please, if you can support it, it stays free. And it supports the teachers, it supports any scholarships that are offered and future work. So thanks for being here. You are welcome. I'll stay for a moment, see what y'all have to say. Questions and conundrums and difficulties. With any practice, anybody leading, it's always different. And I think I'm always interested in the dialogue. It's hard here, right? I wish I could see you. Shoulder to shoulder. Thank you, thank you. I love your thank yous. It's so sweet. In preservation of life, take it forward. Whatever the topic is. Like, is my approach and my voice contributing to the preservation of life? Oh, I don't know. I might need to check down into the creative forces and see what I can birth. All right. Oh, lovely. Carmichael Khan. Appreciate the practice sequence. Hello, Houston. How is it going there? You're very welcome, Claire. Slower, lower Delaware, Brenda. Hello, Sandy and Peter. Interesting. Oh, Peter, would love to have a dialogue with you. Want to know more? Interesting. Always worries me. That's like going to I've said this before, the museum, and you're looking at a work of art. Interesting. Here, I'm going to put in, if it's not too late, I'm going to put into this particular StreamYard the links to support, but you can see them in YouTube as well. You're welcome, welcome, welcome. Nice to have you here. Take it forward. If it was a benefit, if it made sense to you. Mitch is extending out to Elisha, of course. Thank yous. Happy Mother's Day, everybody, if you're in the United States of America. In honor of the creative force. All right, everybody. More to come. Keep on practicing. You're not alone.